Hey guys, what is up? This is GradeAUnderA here, and today I think I wanted to talk about a certain YouTuber who I'm sure all of you have heard of by now, GradeAUnderA. Yes, the voice of truth and voice of reason of YouTube. And I feel that with all of us here, if you're on my channel, I feel that all of you have already heard of him, and I feel that all of you can relate to him because he is quite possibly the greatest YouTuber that any of us have probably come across in a while. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but that's what a lot of people have been saying in their comment section, and some people in the YouTube community in general. One of the reasons I look up to him so much is because I feel that not only is he a great teacher, but he's also a person who's not afraid to actually tackle on a serious subject matter, like with Nicole Arbor exposing her for her domestic abuse against Matthew Santoro, and basically how all of these reaction channels are going against the fair use and copyright law. Now, granted, other YouTubers have actually done that before him, but he actually managed to do it in more detail and actually make more sense as to why no one likes them. No offense to Mark Music or PewDiePie, though. They're awesome guys. But then again, there are people that really dislike GradeAUnderA for completely stupid reasons. One of the main reasons that some people actually dislike him is because they say that he's hating on other YouTubers and how he's very unprofessional. But honestly, I just think that is a really, really stupid reason to actually hate on such a good YouTuber, in my opinion. Okay, getting the whole unprofessional argument out of the way, he's not exactly interested in proving himself to be such a professional YouTuber. All he does is just speak from the heart, and that's something I really do respect about him. I mean, we need more people like that on YouTube. But I mean, you're free to judge all on your own. But the fact is just that we don't have enough people like GradeAUnderA to actually show a voice of reason and to actually feel like we can understand where they're coming from or how we can relate. I mean, we just have a couple of YouTubers who are actually like that, like I Hate Everything and H3H3 Productions and the Nostalgia Critic, I suppose. And getting the whole hating on other YouTuber things out of the way, he's not hating on other YouTubers. He's exposing them for bad things that they've actually done. I already explained before how Nicole Arbor was actually abusing Matthew Santoro, and I already explained how reaction channels are stealing content from other creators and not even giving them enough credit for the work that they've actually done and how the work is not even theirs. But there's also the fact that Tyrone actually took Grade A's video without permission, made money off of his hard work, and not even bothering to credit him, except explain how he's actually different from the other reactors in very, very stupid ways. He's just as bad. He's just as bad. And I don't think I need to explain why. But in the end, I just love Grade A so much. He's just one of the few Voice of Reason channels that I've actually managed to really adore, and it actually managed to become incredibly popular. Now, I'm not in his main age range, and I'm not exactly I'm not exactly, like an Einstein. I'm not exactly, incredibly smart. But I really am glad that he can actually be an example and showing that there are actually people who can have very successful Voice of Reason channels. People that you can actually relate to, and people who we feel that can deal with topics in such an amazing way. Even Matthew Santoro really thanked him for all of the good that he's actually done in exposing Nicole Arbor for the bitch that she is. I'm sorry, excuse my language. GradeAUnderA is quite possibly one of the smartest YouTubers that I've ever come across in a long time. Besides meeting other YouTubers in recent times like I Hate Everything and many other YouTubers. But he is actually unique because when I actually see some of the stuff that he actually decided to talk about in some of his videos on his channel, at first I thought they were a bit ridiculous. But the more I watched them, the more I begun to understand. I'm just so glad to have a YouTuber like Grade A around on YouTube. He is just such a smart and talented person that I feel is even underrated at the point that he is now. But he really does need more exposure. We need more people like Grade A. He actually really managed to open my eyes up a little and make me have more of an open mind. Well, that's it for now, guys. If you like this video, hopefully you'll like and subscribe. I know that I'm not that I really am mainly of an average YouTuber, but I do plan to improve. And Grade A, if you're watching this, thank you so much for just being around, dude. I love you guys, and take care.